Hey guys, welcome to another full yoga class with Arrive Yoga. In this class, we're really going to focus on my ultimate favorite sequence for a full body reset. So find a cozy spot, get comfortable, be open, and give yourself permission to completely let go. I'll see you on the mat. To get started, to go ahead and grab a blanket or a pillow to sit up on and bring yourself in a comfortable seated. And slowly we'll all close our eyes, taking a deep breath in through the entire body. So we're sending the breath to the lower abdomen. And then as we exhale, scoot the chest back a little bit so it's right above the hips. Relax the shoulders, relax the arms. Let the thighs become heavy, letting go of any gripping in the hips or the legs. Continuously cycling the breath throughout the whole body. Exhale out through the mouth, relaxing all the muscles in the face, the jaw, the tongue, even the throat, the neck, and shoulders. And we're just going to give this a little try, and we're going to lift the corners of our mouth for a smile. And as weird, or as silly, or natural or unnatural this might feel, see if you can remove any judgmental thoughts, any pre-existing ideas, and just notice what happens, what the brain signals to the body when we just put on a simple smile. And breathe into the smile here. And then on the exhale, keeping the spine straight, shoulders back, let the head fall forward, chin to chest. And we're just slowly going to start swaying the head very softly from left to right, stretching the back of the neck. And as it feels comfortable, start to go a little bit further, taking the left ear over left shoulder and then over to the other side. Inhaling up, exhaling, letting the head fall to the center. Relaxing the jaw. We're giving ourselves permission here to fully let go and dedicate the next hour to release tension and to create space for things that we want in our life, whether it be experiences, energies, or emotions, or thoughts. Let go of tension. Deep breath. All right, on the next exhale, bring the chin to chest and then the hands over to the knees. And then on the inhale, you're going to pull the arms in towards you. Belly comes forward, chest comes forward, and shoulders roll down and back. We're going to look up, not too far. We don't want to crunch the neck. Just give it a nice kind of upward curvature and then a continuation of your spine and your neck. Pulling the elbows in, you start to feel the shoulder blades squeeze around back. Deep breath in here, pulling harder. And then on the exhale, you're going to round everything backwards. Nasal comes towards the back. Navel, not the nasal. Chin to chest. And you can just sway a little bit from left to right. And we're slowly starting to tap into the spine, the muscles that surround the spine. Start to create a fluid-like movement. Letting go of control, tension, and rigidness. Allowing yourself to surrender a little bit more to the flow. It's a yoga class, so obviously we have to throw in a few cliches. One final deep breath here, coming back to center, and then go ahead and bring yourself all the way to center, reaching the arms up to the sky. And we're just going to spread the fingertips as far as they go. We're going to go ahead and rotate the wrists one way, then the other, squeeze and release the fingers. I'm just trying to activate the hands a little bit here, getting a little bit more blood flow to the heart. Shoulders roll back and away from the ears, breathing in. And then exhale, left hand comes down to the ground. Right arm reaches up, fingertips to the sky, and you want to really plant that right sit bone into the ground. And then exhale, bending it over to the left. Should feel really nice side body stretch here. Make sure you're not falling forward or back too much. Keeping yourself in center. Breathing in, extend. Exhale, deepen. Inhale back to center, both arms reach up. And then exhale over to the other side. Left sit bones into the ground. Right shoulder away from the ears. Inhale. Exhale. Allowing yourself to feel the sensation of the movement rather than concentrating too hard on having a perfect position. One more breath. Exhale, deepen. Inhale all the way back up. Deep breath in. And you're just going to start to do a little hula dancing, or whatever you want to call it. Just moving the spine, waking up the spine, softly bringing that mobility into the hips, especially if you've been sitting all day. And slowly bring it to center. We're just going to do a short little wrist warm-up. Let's go ahead and bring the hands out to the sides, palms facing towards the front of you. And then roll the shoulders forward, up, and then back. So you're really feeling that opening in the throat, opening in the chest. Start to pull the shoulders down, extending the spine as if someone's pulling the top of your head. Breathing in, feel the heat. Feel free to wiggle the hands, moving the fingertips if you need. Breathing in. And then exhale, we're going to curl the thumbs into the palms and then wrap the rest of the fingers around the thumb. And then we're just going to pull the hands down towards the ground. So you're getting a nice stretch on the outer edges of the thumbs and the wrists. Keeping that gaze forward, keeping the chest forward, spine nice and tall. Breathing in. Exhale, start to relax the thighs. Feel free to wiggle the body around if you just want to create a bit of focused physical movement to release the body. Relaxing the toes. Feel the heat in the shoulders. Embrace it. Relax the muscles in the jaw, in the face, the eyes. Breathing in. And then exhale, release, slowly bringing the arms out by the side, moving the shoulders around if you need, moving the head, and just let the blood flow come back. Let the shoulders relax. Shaking it out, whatever you no longer need. Breathing in. Awesome job. Go ahead, bring the arms up, deep breath in here. And then exhale, we're gonna bring the palms facing forward, interlace the fingers, and then open up. Big shoulder stretch here. You're reaching palms towards the top. Gaze is forward, even looking up just a little bit. Breathing in here. And then exhale, we're gonna twist over to the left. Really going a little bit deeper in the spine now. Deep breath in, extend, coming out a little bit. Exhale, deep into the left. Inhale, center, reaching up. Exhale, over to the right. Inhale, one last round. Exhale, deepen. Inhale, back to center. And we're gonna bring ourselves over into tabletop position. Start tackling into the legs, letting go of tension there. So first things first, check in with your hands, spread the fingers as wide as they go, gripping into the mat so you're releasing the pressure off the wrists, and then roll the shoulders back and away from the ears. So you're really rooting to rise through the arms here. Deep breath in, navel into the spine, and tailbone reaches down just a little bit. And just tackle into the feet, rotating the ankles. Flex and point the feet, squeeze and release the toes, whatever you need to get all that tension out in the feet. Curl the back toes under, and then see if you can walk the feet a little bit so that the big toe all the way to that little toe are stretching back. Deep breath in here. Big breath. Let's exaggerate the breath, and then exhale, pushing the heels towards the back so that you're stretching the toes, and at the same time bring the hips towards the heels. Lifting the knees off just a little bit. Bring yourself into a ball, stretching the forehead over to the knees. Deep breath in here. And then exhale, lifting the hips all the way up, walking out, downward facing dog. We're just going to go slow and calm here on our first down dog. Just going to rotate one leg and then straighten the other. Bending the sides a little bit. Breathing in. Relaxing the jaw, the neck, let the head be heavy. Bringing yourself to center. Lift the heels up, bend the knees, and then lift the tip of your tailbone towards the ceiling. So it creates an action to where your chest starts to come down closer towards the knees. Dropping the head, dropping the chest. Relax, rotating the head in a yes, no motion. Actively pushing away from the ground through the arms and through the shoulder blades. And then slowly walk the feet to the top of your mat. Bend the knees, come up halfway. Imagine that big beach ball on top of your thighs. You want to roll over and around that beach ball, creating some space in those inner front hips. And then release. Feel free to grab both elbows. Notice if you're leaning forward or backwards. You want to feel the toes as if you can lift up the toes, and you feel your feet grounded in all three corners. The two front behind the big toe, the little toe, and then the center of your heel in the back. And this is a bit more of a soft grounding position, so that's why I'm emphasizing on the grounding in the feet. Breathing in here, engaging your glutes, your butt muscles, and bending the knees. Slowly rise all the way up, vertebrae by vertebrae. Reaching arms towards the sky, deep breath in. Exhale, bring it down. Inhale, halfway lift, extending the legs as long as you can without overstretching, keeping the spine straight. Exhale, bend the knees, and then go ahead and bring that right foot all the way back for a low lunge. Drop that back knee. Feel free to bring some padding to that back knee if you need. Breathing in here. Exhaling out, we're dropping the hips. And then we're going to plant the top of our back foot into the ground. And we're going to really push that back foot into the ground to where it lifts the knee off of the ground. So this is really good for training the muscles that protect your knee. We're also training the muscles here in the hips for helping with lower back pain. Deep breath. Front ankle right directly underneath the front knee. One more breath, reach the arms up. And then exhale, drop that back knee, bring the hands down, walk the hips back, flex the front foot. Deep breath in here. Exhale, release and forehead down to the knee. Breathing in. Start to notice whatever thoughts or emotions are coming up, if you wish. And just use that moment to kind of cleanse out your body, cleanse out your energy. Breathing in. Exhale, letting the top half of your body fall heavier. Inhale, straighten the spine, come back up, bend that front knee. Curl the back toes under, lift that back knee. High lunge, deep breath in, reaching up. Exhale, drop the hips down, shoulders roll down and back. Feel that space in the neck, pulling that front knee forward, back heel back, deep breath in. If there's too much of an arch in your lower back, you can bend that back knee, bring that tailbone down towards the ground, and create a nice straight spine. Breathing in. Exhale, right hand down. Twist left arm up to the sky, deep breath in. Exhale, bring the hands down. This won't be too much of an active class, so this is the only part where we're gonna bring the heat a little bit. So bear with me here, plank pose, deep breath in. Exhale, elbows into chaturanga, bring it down. Inhale, upward facing dog, thighs above the ground, deep breath in. Exhale, keep the tops of your feet into the ground and bring yourself up into a down dog, stretching the front of the legs. And then go ahead and curl the toes under, full down dog. Walk it out here, and breathing in. Remembering that you're here for yourself, to have fun, to take care of you. So enjoy this moment. Breathing in. Exhale out. Bend the knees, look up to the front of your mat, and hop or walk to the top of your mat. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, release. Engage the glutes, bend the knees. Inhale, roll it up, vertebrae by vertebrae. Arms to the sky, deep breath in. And exhale, hands to the chest, shoulders roll down and back. And just take a moment to catch your breath, closing the eyes. Notice where your balance stands today. Are you leaning to one side more than the other? Notice your heart rate. Allow the breath to be natural, so grasp as much oxygen as you need. Lifting the corners of your mouth again for a little smile if you wish. It's my favorite. I should just call it smile yoga. Breathing in. And exhale, bend the knees, bring it down. Inhale, halfway lift, bring the hands over to the top of your thighs. Exhale, bring it down, left foot back. Drop that back knee. Inhale, bring it forward. Drop the top of your back foot into the ground. Deep breath in, reaching up, lifting that back knee by pushing the top of your foot into the ground. Breathing here. Exhale, drop the shoulders. One more breath. Exhale, drop it back. Bring the hands down, curl the back toes, lift that back knee. And for a stronger, deep breath in. Exhale, bring it down. Inhaling in. Exhale, left hand down, open right arm to the sky. One more breath. Exhale, bring it down, drop that back knee, and straighten the front leg, flexing that front foot. Noticing the differences in the two sides. You're embracing this new side experience. Awareness. Inhale, bring it back halfway, walk it forward, curl the back toes, hands come down, front foot back, plank pose. Deep breath in here, push away, spread the fingers, engage your hands properly. And then exhale, come to the outer edge of that left foot. Right arm comes up towards the sky. And then extend that right arm towards the top as you lift your hips up. So you feel a nice side body stretch. Deep breath in. Exhale, back to center, plank pose. We're almost done. Breathing here. Exhale, over to the right. Left arm up. Lift the hips. Exhale, reach that left arm to the top. Keep lifting the hips. Breathing in. Exhale, bring it back to center. Plank pose, deep breath in here. And then exhale, go ahead and bring that right knee behind the right wrist. This is where you want to grab your blanket or pillow, maybe a yoga block, and just bring it into underneath your right hip here. Unless you have extreme flexibility and you can bring everything down to the ground without any pain. Breathing in here. And then exhale, bring it forward first. You're kind of trying to reach the chest forward and then down. Releasing the head down. We'll be here for a few minutes. So I'll leave you guys in silence to really enjoy the stretch and maybe, if you wish, to process whatever comes up with love, patience, and light. Deep breaths into the right hip. Keep on breathing deep. You might get to a point where you want to get out of the position or your body begins to stress. And see if you can use that opportunity to bring the breath and take over that chaos, relaxing the body, relaxing the hip, and allow yourself to release on a deeper level, using the breath as your guide. One more deep breath in here. And then on the exhale, slowly walk yourself back up onto the hands. Taking cautious care of that right hip, we're slowly going to remove the support. Lean the body onto that right hip, moving the hands over to the side. And go as far out to the side as you wish. As you roll the hip on the ground, you get a nice massage. So take it to the distance that feels good for you. Sometimes I need to go really far. All the way back, and as you bring that left leg forward, right knee stays bent, tucking in that right heel. Deep breath in, reaching the arms up. Twist to center with your left leg, and then exhale, bring it down. Left foot is flexed, toes are pointing up towards the sky. And we're just taking it first off to our comfortable limit. We want to be able to stay here for a few breaths. So allow yourself to go further in the position with every breath cycle rather than getting straight to it. And then on the inhale, you're slowly gonna bring the hands over to the feet. So if you need to bend your knee a little bit here to reach, that's okay. And as silly as it may sound, it's incredible the reflexology and the health that our feet can bring to our body. So just take a moment for yourself. No one's watching you. Just be there for you. And massage the tip of the toes, massaging the sole of the feet, curling the toes in, pulling the toes out. Really take a moment, a concentrated moment to just massage the feet that support us all day. And then gradually make your way to the ankle, massaging the calf, the shins, the knees, and the thighs. Taking your time, working your way up into chest over hips. Bring the hands behind you, fingertips pointing towards you. And we're going to roll the shoulders forward, up and back, pushing away. Nice chest tall, no, chest forward, spine tall. Pointing the toes. And then we're just going to lift the hips up and then over to the right. Breathing in here, deep shoulder stretch. Relaxing the jaw. Deep breath. And then exhale, bring it back in. And then we're just going to make our way to the other side. So bend that left knee, bring that right leg all the way straight behind you. Grab the blanket, bring it underneath the left hip. And adjust yourself to center, bringing the hands forward. Tailbones softly reaching down. And we're taking our time here. Whenever you're ready, extend the spine and bring it down with the breath. the jaw, scanning the body, and just notice if you became tense anywhere, and letting go, breathing deep, letting go. Imagine that with every breath, you're sending oxygen to every single cell in your body. So try to picture this oxygen floating through every single cell with every breath cycle, bringing in some healing. And then as you exhale, just picture any toxins or tension, anything that no longer belongs with you, that you no longer need. Picture it releasing from every cell. One more deep breath here. And then on the exhale, slowly coming back up, releasing the left hip. And again, same thing on this side. Gradually bring yourself to a nice little massage. Bringing that right leg forward. The left heel in. Flexing that right foot, and whenever you're ready, extending tall, twist towards the right and bring it down, taking your time, going at your speed. Scanning the body, noticing if you became tense, breathing into every cell and releasing tension, letting go. Bend the knee if you need, and go ahead and take a little self-care on the right foot, reaching the toes, curling the toes one direction and then the other. Readjusting the padding underneath the foot, getting the arch, the heel, and then slowly working your way up the leg. And then just take a moment before we push off the ground. Once you reach the top, taking your time, you're going to bring the hands to the lower back, so right at the kidney. The thumbs are going to come out to the sides, and the palms of your hands are kind of fully taking over that lower back. We're going to sit up nice and tall, relax the shoulders down, take a deep breath in, and as you breathe in, feel that area, feel the heat of your hands in that area. Exhale, letting go. Releasing any toxins in the kidney, boosting your immune system, releasing any lower back pain. One more deep breath into the hands, into that lower back. And then exhale, opening the eyes if they were closed. Bring the hands down to the ground, fingertips towards you. Open up the chest, pushing away, point the toes, and lift the hips up. Deep breath in. One more breath. And then exhale, bring it down. And we're going to slowly make our way onto our backs. Hugging the knees into the chest, relaxing the head and the shoulders into the ground. And just start to roll side to side. And let this be a purpose to, first off, get a nice massage in the back. And the more that you release the weight of your body, the more that you kind of release all the muscles that surround the spine, the deeper the massage will get. The more you'll align your spine, releasing any tension. And on top of all that, by massaging and relaxing the two main muscles that go up and down the spine, the surrounding, you're tapping directly into your nervous system, calming the nervous system. Breathing in and letting go. Bring yourself to center. Cross that right ankle over that left thigh, top of the knee, flexing that right foot. And then either grab the back of the left thigh or the shin, whichever one allows you to comfortably hold your leg up while keeping the shoulders and the head into the ground. And we're breathing here, rolling the head side to side if you have any tension there. Maybe allow the mouth to kind of fall open. My favorite reference is to just imagine that drunk guy on the S-Bahn at 3 o'clock in the morning. And just kind of create that complete let go of the muscles in the face, relaxing the tongue, the throat, the back of the head. Breathing in here. And then on the exhale, you're going to release the leg, drop the left foot on the ground, and then we're going to bring that right foot all the way down to the left side. If your foot doesn't reach the ground, you can grab pillow, blanket to put underneath the foot for a little support. And then just check to see if your knee is pointing up towards the ceiling. And if it's actually coming in towards you, see if you can, with your left hand, just push that leg away so that the knee is pointing up towards the ceiling. Breathing in here, extending both shoulders to the ground. Should feel a nice deep stretch in the IT band right here in the side of that right hip. Notice if you're gripping in the legs, starting with the bottom leg, breathing into the hips, and fully let go. Surrender the leg to gravity. Surrender the shoulders, the hands, arms, letting go. The more you relax the muscles, the deeper the stretch will go. All right, bring it back to center. And just for a quick round, we're going to bring it all the way over to the right. As you push the knee away and closer towards you, you get different areas in that right hip to get a nice little massage. So making some full circles, reach into that right hip, wherever it feels good, maybe even in the lower back as you bring the knee closer. drop that left foot. Take a moment to just stretch out that right leg, shaking it out, whatever you need to just get that tension release in that right leg. And when you're ready, plant that right foot, flex the left, cross it over, taking your time whenever you're ready. And then grab over to the right. And notice this side might be different than the other side, so adjust yourself accordingly. Breathing in, shoulders down. Letting go. One last breath here with a tighter squeeze. Exhale, drop that right foot, and then drop it all the way over to the left. Adjusting yourself properly where you feel good, and then begin the body scan, releasing that bottom leg first, then the top and the torso, and so on. Inhale, back to center. Bring it over to the left, massaging that left hip. A few breaths here. And then whenever you're ready, go ahead, plant that right foot down, releasing that left leg, shaking it out. You can also integrate the right leg as well if you still need a little bit more. Go ahead and plant the heels up towards the ceiling, flexing the feet. And if your flexibility allows it, go ahead and grab the outer edges of your feet and then pull the tailbone down towards the ground so the lower back is flat into the ground. The feet are pointing up towards the sky. Your feet are separated as if you're trying to pull the knees underneath the armpits, and the feet follow right above the knees. If this becomes a bit too stressful and complicated, you can also grab the back of the thighs and then pull the elbows down to the ground. And if it feels right for you today, you can also go ahead and grab the big toes and either extend both legs or extend one leg and then the other. Slowly release, extend that right leg flat into the ground, pulling that left knee into that left shoulder, and we're really activating that right leg into the ground with the foot flexed. This is really good for back pain. So if you tend to sit a lot throughout the day and you only have maybe 5 minutes a day for a little stretch, this would be one that I highly recommend right after waking up in the morning. Incorporating deep breath, full cycles, Release and switch. Squeeze the knee on the exhale. Relaxing all the muscles in your face and your jaw. Appreciating and dedicating this time for yourself. One more deep breath. And exhale, slowly release. Bring the soles of your feet together. Drop the knees out to the sides. If you have a yoga block, this is one of those amazing moments where we can use it. If you don't have a yoga block, just keep it on the floor. But if you do, go ahead and lift the hips up, bring the block under the hips, and then bring the hands to the block. Push away so you extend the spine, bringing the top of your head and the shoulders further up the mat. And then go ahead and release the knees out to the sides, release the arms, release the body. Breathing in. If you feel like you're very tight in the shoulders, you can also use this position to reach the arms above the head and relax the arms to the ground. Maybe letting the elbows bend a little bit if you need. You want to be able to be fully relaxed, completely letting go here. Deep breaths into the lower belly. Exhaling out through the mouth. If you're up on the block, on the next inhale, bring the knees back in together, lift the hips, remove the block. Hug the knees into the chest, rolling side to side, curling the toes, whatever last minute little stretch you feel you need. Take your time to nourish that. And on the next exhale, slowly make your way into Shavasana. And for those of you who are newer to my class, this is just a reminder that even though Shavasana seems like the end of the class, which it kind of is, but it's also the most important position in our entire practice. So see if you can allow yourself to remain extremely present, really aware without judging, without forcing, breathing into the body, fully letting go, and trust your body to be able to do what it's capable of, to heal, to restore, to let go. Give yourself an opportunity. Breathing in, exhale, Shavasana. attention to come back to the body, noticing and scanning the body, letting the head become heavy, relaxing the forehead, relaxing the eyes, the cheeks and the jaw, bringing your awareness to the back of the neck and the shoulders, breathing in and letting go. Chest, the arms, the hands. Imagine yourself just kind of free floating in a pool of water. Relaxing the hips, the right leg and the left leg. Giving your brain and your body a well-needed break. Just enjoying a moment of letting go. Deep breath in. Exhale. Begin to move the toes and the fingers, the hands and the feet. Eventually stretching the arms above the head, pointing the toes, bending side to side, maybe bending the knees. Nourishing whatever body part needs to be stretched or moved. Eventually coming onto your side, using your bottom arm as a pillow. And if you're comfortable, bend the knees and bring them up towards the chest, almost as if you want to give yourself a little hug. Call it the fetus position. And just take a moment here to bring back that smile. And closing the eyes. And I would invite you guys, if you wish, to just give it a try, even if it's for a few hours, to pay attention to the way that your thoughts are treating yourself and those around you, without judging what those thoughts are, without getting down or too high upon yourself. Just take a moment to notice and just ask yourself if these thoughts are beneficial, if they help you and those around you grow, if they're nourishing, if they're kind and respectful. Slowly bringing yourself up into a seated position, crossing the legs, taking your time. Looks like I've got a purple sunset tonight. I'm bringing the hand to the heart space, right hand first, left hand on top. One final full body deep breath here, starting with the bottom of the spine. Feel the breath come through the entire center of your body. And then imagine it cleansing your body as it passes through, and then exhaling out through the top of your head. And take a moment to thank yourself for taking the time today to take care of you, whether it be physically, emotionally, or energetically. Thank yourself for that, and feel that sensation, what it feels like to take care of you. And bring the hands together at heart into a namaste. Thank you so much, guys.